Recently, massive controversy has spiked in the Roblox community, with a Roblox YouTuber with over 2 million subscribers being exposed. Kamguyza, who was once known for his friendship with Potemer, is now facing serious allegations. These accusations include showing his kid viewers R34 content, adding children to inappropriate R34 animations, and even being involved in multiple Roblox condo servers. Given his past connection with content creators like Loppy and Potemer, both of whom have been exposed for their own predatory actions, many are now questioning whether this was bound to happen. This situation is huge, and it's important to go over everything that was found. Be sure to watch until the end because the details only get worse as this unfolds. The entire situation began when a Twitter user repeatedly told Roblox YouTubers to investigate Kamguyza due to his connection with Potemer. This person made very serious claims stating that Kamguyza had been involved in creating R34 content. At first, the allegations seemed false considering what happened with Potemer and how Potemer was entirely slandered, but unfortunately, this wasn't the case with Kamguyza, as his allegations ended up being true. When investigating Kamguyza's public Twitter account, I found numerous posts that directly tied him to R34 content. These included images featuring Roblox, animations involving a Roblox character named Loppy, and several other highly suggestive videos. However, perhaps the most disturbing thing was a Roblox animation that used an audio from a gay pornographic video. Even worse, this animation included children, making the situation far more alarming. What makes the situation even more disturbing is that Kamguyza didn't try to hide this content. He actively promoted his Twitter account on his Roblox profile, meaning he wanted his audience, which consists mostly of kids, to find and engage with these posts. This information led to an even deeper investigation, which uncovered even more R36 and R34 content that still remains on his YouTube channel to this day. Many of these videos appear to be the same ones he originally shared on Twitter, further proving his repeated involvement with inappropriate content. Kamguyza's concerning behavior wasn't limited to just Twitter. His main YouTube channel featured even more shocking content, as he openly uploaded Roblox R34 animations for his audience to watch. While some of these videos are still publicly available, others were discovered in his channel archives. These weren't just random harmless animations. They were part of a consistent pattern of inappropriate content, raising serious questions about his intentions and the audience he was targeting. To further prove this, we used internet archives to look into his past content. And what we found was even more disturbing. On the archives, we were able to find a bunch of explicit R34 material that he had previously shared on his YouTube channel, making the situation even worse. I was able to get in contact with one of his former friends who provided me with the videos that had been taken down. The first video, which had over 4 million views on YouTube according to the archive, showed an R34 character engaging in inappropriate behavior with the Roblox avatar in-game. Given the massive view count and the nature of his audience, it's highly likely that many of the viewers were kids. The second video was even worse, featuring completely uncensored Roblox R34 content, which explains why it was later found on a Chinese adult website. Those who know. What makes this even more disturbing is that this content wasn't hidden. It was publicly available on his YouTube channel where anyone could access it. Specifically, it was available on YouTube Shorts, which again is known for having mostly childlike audiences. Another video found in the archives featured what initially seemed like a simple pizza delivery animation. However, the ending took a highly inappropriate turn. In the video, the Roblox avatar delivering the pizza was taken inside the house, and Kamguyza put an audio clip that was clearly from an adult film. This was yet another example of him blending suggestive content with Roblox animations, further reinforcing the concerns about the kind of audience that was being exposed to these videos. The archive of the video I was sent actually showed a kid recording it, which was even more concerning because it further proved the ages of Kamguyza's audience. This is when the infamous self-admitted child rapist Potemer swooped in and tried to help Kamguyza with these nasty allegations. Potemer messaged Kamguyza notifying him that he was on the Moderation for Dummies radar, and that he didn't care about what Kamguyza posted in the past, probably because he engaged in similar behavior. At this point, Kamguyza had every opportunity to come clean and take accountability, but instead he tried to manipulate the situation to make himself look like the victim. When confronted by Ruben Sim, he attempted to make the whole situation confusing, asking whether the problem was with the caption or the content, as if that distinction made any difference. This was a clear tactic to avoid taking responsibility, while still acknowledging that the content existed. Even worse, when Ruben Sim pointed out that he was actively promoting the content to his audience, Kamguyza dodged that question entirely, acting like he didn't understand what promote meant. This kind of response only makes him look even more guiltier. If he truly had nothing to hide, he wouldn't have gone to such lengths to avoid a direct answer. At this point, the evidence speaks for himself. Kamguyza knowingly posted inappropriate content and admitted he was doing it for views. He lied about not engaging with this type of content, only later to admit that it wasn't his videos. He tried to downplay the issue by making misleading statements, and he also tried to blame others for re-uploading the content instead of taking responsibility himself. He only agreed to remove the videos in general after being confronted by Ruben Sim, and even then he didn't take all of them down. It's clear that this wasn't just an innocent misunderstanding. Kamguyza knew exactly what he was doing but hoped to get away with it. However, it only gets worse from here. As a result of this disgusting content, other Roblox YouTubers he collaborated with, whom were children, were attacked and shipped together with him. I got in contact with a YouTuber who was consistently getting shipped with Kamguyza when she was 16 and he was 20, and she notified me that Kamguyza had sent her images of his Roblox avatar with no pants on. She also confirmed that she was 16 years old at the time, while Kamguyza was 20. It became clear that Kamguyza wouldn't change, so I decided to confront him myself, and I ended up asking a mutual friend to set up a group chat. It took nearly a week for him to respond, and when he did, his answer was so strange and unclear that it was hard to even consider it a response. For starters, I noticed that his English was really bad, and his reply to the R34 situation was just a GIF, showing how unprofessional he was. When I confronted him about his behavior, his response only made things worse. Instead of taking responsibility, he avoided the issue entirely. Rather than offering a serious reply, he filled the group chat with memes, gifs, and jokes, as if the entire situation was a joke to him. This dismissive attitude made it clear that he wasn't taking anything seriously. Instead of addressing the serious accusations about promoting inappropriate content to children, Kamguyza treated it as if it was unimportant. He refused to have a real conversation and instead mocked the allegations with reaction images and sarcastic remarks. This wasn't even someone trying to defend themselves, it was someone trying to entirely avoid responsibility. As I pushed him further, his responses became more desperate. Realizing he couldn't meme his way out of the situation, Kamguyza tried a new strategy, bringing up my private information in an attempt to seem cryptic and intimidating. Instead of defending his actions, he shifted the focus onto me, as if he's trying to make me uncomfortable or suggest that he had been watching me. This backfired badly. In bringing up that private information, Kamguyza accidentally revealed an alternate account he had used to join my Discord server to find the information in question. Upon looking into this account, I discovered something genuinely concerning. The account had been involved in 3 separate Roblox condo servers, some of the most dangerous areas on Roblox, known for being used by to exploit children. The fact that Kamguyza had any connection to them was incredibly disturbing. In a last-ditch effort to cover himself, Kamguyza tried to deny the account was his, claiming that it belonged to a friend instead. But I didn't believe that excuse for a second. Why? Because his Roblox friends list is filled with people involved in condo servers. This wasn't a coincidence, it was a pattern. He surrounds himself with people connected to these spaces, and as the saying goes, you act and behave like the people you keep around you. At this point, his excuses had completely fallen apart. No amount of memes or deflections could cover up the truth. Instead of proving his innocence, he only dug a deeper hole for himself. A few days after my confrontation, my friend Crazes Dev also confronted Kamguyza, and we finally got the answers to some of the lingering questions. One of the biggest concerns was the age of the characters in his videos. When asked directly, Kamguyza confirmed that they were 16 years old. Despite fully acknowledging the character's age, he still chose to create multiple explicit Roblox videos featuring that avatar. And when he finally realized how predatory his actions were, he quickly scrambled for an excuse, blaming his poor understanding of English. But here's where that excuse falls apart. He admitted multiple times that the character was 16, yet later he tried to claim that he misunderstood the question. When we used Google Translate to check what it looked like on his end, it translated and showed the phrase, "How old is this character's age?" in his native language. So, it's obvious that he was lying and desperately trying to cover up his mistake. His excuses made no sense, and instead of taking accountability, he just kept digging himself into a deeper hole. The allegations against Kamguyza are deeply disturbing and point to a pattern of inappropriate behavior. He is accused of promoting R34 content involving minors and explicit materials, and being linked to dangerous condo servers being used by predators. His actions were not limited to social media posts, but were also evident in the content he uploaded onto his YouTube channel, some of which featured suggestive animations involving children. Kamguyza attempted to deflect the responsibility through memes, jokes, and denial, but as the evidence gathered, it became clear that he knowingly engaged in these actions for views. His connections to other controversial figures and his attempt to manipulate the situation only further point out the seriousness of the allegations. Despite his attempts to avoid accountability, the truth is undeniable, and the damage caused by his actions is substantial. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on this situation.